All right, quick ride. Probably too dark to even ride, but we're going for one. All right, we're good. All right, today's adventure, we're just going for a quick ride. It's Saturday. I honestly don't think I even have enough light to do this, but I figured I'd get outside while I could. I got all my chores done, so I'll take a little break just for me. That guy's gonna take forever to make that turn. Front end feels nice and tight again. That was a big concern. Honestly, this new Tusk actually feels a little more solid than the last one, although the design is very similar. It feels pretty solid, and now I'm wondering how long that was broken for. I mean, for sure 2 rides. Maybe the first ride I just it was already broken. I just didn't pay attention to it. You know how it is. You don't got a lot of time. You want to get on your bike and ride. You just gotta go sometimes. Golfing today. Let's see how fast we go. It's going to tell me 40. Although my speedometer is saying 47. I haven't calibrated it in a while, so I should probably check that. Right now it's a race against the sun. So we're gonna cut down this way. Can't even tell. I got my lights on. Skadoosh. All right. This is a little sketchy right here because lots of loose debris. Just cut through here. Right. This is going to drop us right onto the road. Let's go this way. That's where this goes. I'd much rather be on dirt than street. Oh man, we're gonna lose that sun. We are at the bottom of this track area here. This is honestly, this is where they took the trash to sort out. I gotta cut back a little bit just to get back on that road. This is a little station right here, bathroom and whatnot. Back in the olden days when this was more park, this is a good stop, but they keep these doors pretty much locked now because otherwise it would just be a house for homeless guys, which is kind of sad because I know they'd like a house. It looks wet under there. Jumps over here. I like that spot. It's kind of fun. Yeah, right this way. Hard right. Green left. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So here's the question. Can you exit this zone and get to the right? Is there any path to cross? Let's try that one. Alright. Front sliced a little bit there. I got new boots. So this looks like kind of like a road. Looks like an umbrella. What is that? It's like a saw blade? I don't know. Alright, this is not a road. This is... Pull my goggles off, unfortunately. Ugh. Oh, it's so much brighter without goggles on. All right. This is a slight area where a tractor made a U-turn. And this is like a riverbed in here. It's kind of cool. I think they made this little break area here. Ah, Christmas lights. When the fire was over in this area. I think I'm going to drive in right in the firewood right here. All right. Yeah, no real access on this side. Any of you ever ridden down a riverbed before? So you gotta keep your hands on the bars, try not to bottom out, pick your lines, try and avoid anything bigger than a baseball, and you'll get right through it. Alright, that went nowhere. Now I know I can get down. My goal today was to get south of Santa Fe here. I wanted to get over to the other side, but I don't know if there's an easy way to get over there from here. And that's why we're looking. It's funny to think about, like, you can go down and around the bottom, or we can go just straight through the park and along the top. There's no straight line. Let's try this way. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to try and take this little sand wash, and we want to get back on the top of the rocks so we can go a little further south before we lose light altogether. There's a little advice for you guys out there. I know everybody loves the mirror sunglasses, but they do not work so good in the dark. Okay, there's actually bugs. I just closed my eyes to drive through the bugs. Probably not the best, but I don't want a bug in the eye. This is a mixture of hard pack and soft, almost like riverbed. It's actually really nice. Alright, we're coming up on the river soon, so we're probably going to need more bugs. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to exit stage left. That's the river. That's Santa Fe Dam. Actually pretty packed over there right now. I wonder if there's something going on. I see lunch trucks. There's some kind of event. What do you guys think? Should we check it out? Well, I am getting pelted by bugs in the face though. Alright, I gotta stop. Wipe the bugs up my face. Look at all the birds are on this side because they're like they don't like the music. It is literally an hour later with my sunglasses on here, aka goggles, but I just can't help. I can't stop the bugs from splatting on my face here, and it's really not a fun experience. Now I can't see the rocks, so put my foot forward. For balance. But I'm still laying down. hear it hit my face like rain. It's like rain. Little bugs hit my face. No even hugs. This is various terrain now. Some hard-packed rocks that are put up over here. It's definitely wide enough for the street for regular cars, but you don't want to go too fast. There's definitely some buried rocks. I'm maintaining about 35. Over here. Found a little street. Looks like the hill I want to be on. It's packed. Go take a look. Back on top. There's definitely an event here, but I'm not really looking to go to the event. I'm just looking to go for a ride. Man, that is packed. I gotta find out what that event is. And come here one time. I feel like walking on the rocks. They're looking for rocks, are they? Alright, let's go. is so long. Alright, well, this is a bit of a bust because it's too late to really be out riding. I can't go fast because I gotta have my goggles on if I want to keep the bugs on my face. Off. I'm above it. This is where all the Trailblaze motors go for their test ride. All the traffic down here on the 605, stuck. Not going to get home anytime soon. It's so deceiving, man. I wonder if I kept some sunglasses in my car, in my box here. If I got just some goggles. Real tight turn. I really didn't need to be on the brakes that much, but slow down. Let's go on this little hill over here. Let's see here. We're gonna go into stealthy mode. I will admit my bike still rips. Still does pretty good after the years. Wow, this washboard trash. What is this? This is like, it's like powder. But like vehicles are up here. I'm building something. Alright. Oh, that's a trap. That's a huge runoff. Maybe they're building like a little runoff area. Not a runoff, but a catch-all. This is just straight up unfriendly rocks. Maybe they're thinking the water is going to run over this side and splash up, so they're just trying to contain it as best they can. Well, that's nice and flat down there. This is super soft right here. Alright. What a weird mix. It's like duck poop and softest of sands. Is it road? No, I don't think it's a road. Something. Oh, it's a cliff. That's what it is. There's a camp. All right. So this is a trap. I'm just gonna push through this because I'm lazy and I want to turn around fast. All right, and there's only mild to severe thorns in that, so we're okay. Yeah, it was just, I think they just pushed the dirt off the side of the hill right there. But the birdies. It's almost tempting, I'll be honest. Although I do not recommend going down a gravel wall. This is pretty treacherous right here too, because it doesn't look like much, but it is rutted out. Car tires. These used to be ramps here. Let's see. Yeah, these are those ramps I was talking about before that someone made at some point. Haven't been worked in a while. Yeah, I got over here and I got stuck last time with that Trailblaze bike, so I'm not going to get into that again. But I'm going to try and get down on this next road. Just not somewhere where I want to get stuck in the dark. Alright. Sometimes the easiest way down a hill is backwards. Alright. Shall we? Yeah, there's a little bit of dirt. There's a little bit of bike tires in there. So someone tried it. This is kind of fresh right here. I think that someone's trying to build ramps, but what you got is this really soft duck powder, basically, that's kind of hard to work with. And if you try and make it into something, you almost need to bring water up here. Honestly, you need to bring different soil. You need to bring dirt. This doesn't count as dirt. Definitely someone came up here when it was wet and they were trying to build something, but all that does is just smoosh. All right. I definitely see other e-bike trail I definitely see other e-bike tires over here. On the other side, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, this is just flat. They flattened it out for the most part. Just a giant gutter. Really. It's funny that there's actually less rocks here than I would imagine. Yeah, and there's a berm. So it's something that the engineers are trying to make sure it's here. Maybe this is the final boss if it comes to an actual dam failure. Oh wow, look how much brighter it is with the lights on. That just tells me how dark it is in reality. Alright, you know what? That's a sign that I need to start heading home. Everything on the e-bike is so tight right now. I feel like it loosens things up. Now we're north of Frogtown. That's a car. That's interesting. That's a lot more than just a tent. I don't think I've been over here. I'm gonna just keep making right-hand turns until I get out of here. But it's a little shady. A light over this way. I think that's the exit. Pretty sure there's a way out of here. There always is. The magic of homeless zones is that there's 100 different exits. Surprising I didn't see any coyotes or anything over here. But the thing to remember is, if you are in the vast emptiness, you're not going to see that many wildlife. Where are they really at is near your cities. That's kind of trippy. I think I'm on the wrong side. Oh wow, I've actually never been here when this is dry. It looks so weird. I want to be over there, but I'm over here. I think there's an out over there somewhere. Can I cross this? Am I that nuts? There's the metro rail. That was loud. I can get down this side, but I'm pretty sure that's fenced on the other side. So I don't think I can get out this way. I know I can get out across the other way. The question is how far back do I want to go? This looks a little more gradual on the other side, so I think I can just pop down this and climb up the other side pretty easily. So let's do dumb. All right. All right. They definitely locked this off. Oh, I wonder if there's water on the other side of that. There's a shoe. All right. They don't open it soon. All right, here we go. We're gonna pop up this. It's about 28 feet tall. I can't just power up it, but I can make it up. All right. Here's the other side. Let's go in here. I never get to see in here. Wow, this is cool. It's normally completely underwater. See, it's all fenced up there. Let's pop over this way. I can't believe how dry it is up here right now. Ooh, slippery though. We are under the freeway. there you go. And exit. All right, kids. That's how you get around. All right, here we are. We are back on San Gabriel Road here. That was the freeway, so up ahead is the highway, and then we'll be back in our town. Horn still works. %. We got plenty of juice. We could have gone on a much further adventure. We just ran out of light. You know, we gotta play a little smart. That's surprising that it's completely dry over here. I mean, I know we haven't had much rain, but all through summer we actually had water down in that area. It is dry right now, so maybe that's it. Maybe we finally hit the limit. They stored it as long as they could, letting it out a little bit at a time, and now we are dry. Jumps in the dirt. The one thing you gotta look out for is bicyclists, no headlights, and poop. There's a lot of poop on this highway. This was my favorite jump right here. This one right underneath. Of course, I got a bug in my eye just right before I got to it. Yeah, the whole front end comes off the ground. Last two right here. Oh shit. I hit a swarm. Alright. There's the big boy. That one's always intimidating because you have no idea what's on the other side, and you don't want to pop up and find some like guy changing his tire or something. But it's a tall one. That's a good like 40 feet tall one. But see down here, look, it's all dry. we're gonna poke up just a little bit further to the bridge and just take a peek in, and then grab see if I got any glasses in my trunk here, aka backpack, and otherwise we're just gonna drive somewhat reasonable, just because I'm just getting pelted right in the eyeballs. And I don't know about you, but having a bug fly into your eyeball kind of slows you down, you know? Kind of makes you kind of rethink things. This is a spot. We'll be able to tell right here if there's any water. As you remember earlier adventures, this is the crop lifting zone. Look at that, it's not even making it in, it's just going in here and out. Kind of want some frogs, but I don't know if I can just find them. I don't think I got a loose light. That is one thing. Oh man, turn the light off. It got really dark. All right. I'm just stopping here for a minute. Just gonna check, see if I have goggles in my backpack. Got it. No, I do not. All right, well, we're gonna take it slow. All right. This is a little dangerous because I don't have a tail light on my bike right now, so I can't really take it on the streets and be as cool now that the sun is dipping so fast. So we're definitely going to take bike routes home as much as we can, because I do not want to be ridden on. I can't see shit with the goggles on. I don't know what I was thinking. This is like video game, like scary video game darknesses. All right. Here's the balancing act. We want to get home. We don't want to run into any other bicyclists. But my visibility right now is minuscule. Like, I don't even think I could see the ranger station. Got a bike lane right there. There's a ranger station, or it should be. There's a cutoff, so if we just go down this way a little bit. I'm really trying to make a trade-off here because I want to ride, I want to get some more adventures in, but I am getting home late now from my job, which has just put me into this. Oh, come on guys, no way out. I'll figure this out myself. Thanks. So yeah, long story short, I got a new job. But it's I'm not getting home from said job until 6, sometimes 7. So, I mean, which is like now, it's dark and you can't really ride in the dark. You can't make content in the dark, at least not as easily. So my next goal is to try and make the most out of weekends, but you get to your weekends and now you're at your next limit, which is I got to do everything else I couldn't do during the week on the weekends too. So I am limited. The best part about this is it's so dark with my goggles on, I cannot see any details. But I do have memories of this road, so I'm just using my memory to keep me on track. I probably will go across and catch Azusa proper, because this is a little sketchy. I can even see it here. My friend is really loose. Okay. I could smell that teriyaki, I'll tell you that much. It's a lot of lights. There's still a lot of people out here tonight. I'm gonna try not to impede traffic. The magic is you don't need a tail light if no one's behind you. And if you're doing 50, no one should be catching up to you anyway, so. All right. All right, we're home. All right. It says 47 miles on it now. I think we had 20 on it when I left, but I could probably check that out later. But it's dark. I'll show you how dark it is. It's this dark. So yeah, I hope you like this ride, and if you want to see more like this, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see next. And I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Take care.